Yeah, here we go into the fourth set. Silly Ducks Revolution leading 2-1 against 2 Grills, 1 Krupp, and not surprising, 4
light tanks.
Yeah, all
light tanks.
Except those
4,
2,
of course, the SPG, but all light tanks.
So actually, we could see an early just all-out firefight in the middle of the map.
Well, that's exactly what I'm hoping for, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, so actually, the northern team, the Silly Ducks Revolution, kind of rushing, not rushing, but kind of moving out.
They're definitely spreading out.
Yeah, moving out towards that center area.
Okay, on Prokhorovka, the only decent cover that you can get is alongside the railroad to the east, pretty much, like, which has wagons.
And kind of on that western road as well, you know.
Just a little bit, yes.
There's no real cover, but you have a lot of bushes and trees to kind of hide behind.
Yeah. But right now, lots of movement, of course, in the center field. Silly Ducks Revolution with all the light tanks out there, except for one T1 that's staying east of their base, and of course their piece of artillery, that 155, is staying all the way back there.
Yep. So the Silly Ducks Revolution kind of camping that western road area.
Yeah, we've just seen player Opelisk here with his piece of artillery, of course.
Yep, so we actually have 2 tier 5 light tanks, those T50s. They could be quite helpful, actually, you know.
Well, it's just like to make up for the basically, if you're going for 155 tier 7, then you got to spread out the remaining tier points. So yes, both teams having 2 T50s, as a matter of fact, just to compensate for that. So almost mirroring, you know, tank selection lineups here, except for one MX-13, pretty much.
One tank,
just the Silly Ducks Revolution opting for that 1WZ 132 Chinese tier 8 light.
Yep, so a little bit more scouting going in this middle area. That, you know, I kind of want to see just an all-out brawl, you know, in the middle of the map. That's what we all love to see. You know, I think.
Well, especially on a map like Prokhorovka, it's pretty much like an ancient battlefield. Like you expect 2 armies duking it out, like, you know, Braveheart style. But unfortunately, it's not really happening as of now. We've got B Dave here, 351, just cruising around the field.
Yeah, and they keep spotting each other, but I don't know what they're going to really do unless they move out, because, you know, both teams are doing the exact same thing.
Artillery light just getting a peek here. B-Dave dodging this one.
Yeah, just grazing his buttocks there. And
Yeah, and look at that. You've got, you know, Bridge Burner here sort of creeping towards the enemy starting position, trying to get a peek there.
Got really far up there.
Yeah, he did get far up there, but...
Oh, but he gets...
Yeah, no, that was happening in the middle section of the map. B-Dave taken down by Opelisk and his 155. So, yes, first blood drawn by Silly Ducks Revolution and their sniping artillery.
Yeah. And that T50 still's kind of scouting that middle area.
Well, nobody's really committing, like, because of those mirroring 155s. Once again, it can be expected with the SPG. However, well, you know, you can't be like roaming around the field like blindly, especially not committing your tier 8 light tanks. Otherwise, it's just going to give the advantage to your opponent. Right now, we've got a tier 5 point advantage in favor of Silly Ducks Revolution. Of course, reminding our viewers that they are leading 2 sets to 1 right now. So they only need this 1 victory to progress to the quarterfinals.
Yep. So actually, only these tier 5 tanks are kind of moving around this middle area.
No, they're not really taking any risks out here. And so far, like we've seen the scenario unfold in every single set. Just a lot of waiting, a lot of camping, and waiting for the right opportunity. More often than not, it came from the Silly Ducks Revolution side. They're just waiting for the gap, for the opening, or for the first tier 8 to fall. And actually, they just move out and take out the remaining forces. And well, that's pretty much what is happening in the set number 4 in Prokhorovka.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 Grills 1 Krupp side are kind of, I feel like they're a little bit too far back right now, you know.
Well, they really are. I mean, yeah, of course, I do understand their position here. I mean, there's just, you know, this 1 loss away from getting knocked out of this competition. However, it's this passiveness that's been costing them both on White Park and on Runeberg, of course, as well. Just a little over passive. They're really just camping way to the bottom down south.
Yeah. Because, I mean, usually you tend to camp with heavier tanks, you know, tanks that don't move around or can't move around, for that matter.
Exactly.
But, you know, if you have a full lineup of just all light tanks, you know, you gotta use that mobility to your advantage. You can't just sit there and, you know, and wait for your opponent to do something, because usually most of the time that doesn't pay off.
Yeah, it doesn't. Lord Ketchup dodging artillery fire here.
And actually, the Silly Ducks, a little bit of movement coming out from the Silly Ducks Revolution. They are kind of grouping up possibly for a push. We'll have to see what they decide
I don't think
to
they
do.
would risk that, though. I mean, given the fact that they've got the advantage, like, if I were them, I wouldn't really risk it as well. Honestly, it's up to Two Girls One Krupp to make the play here.
Yeah, definitely. So those actually, that one WZ-132, the AMX 13, actually, are they moving back? It looks like they might be moving back towards their base. We'll have to see.
They're just like scrambling around. They're not really committing anything. They don't want. They definitely do not want to risk those AMX 13s and that WZ either.
Yeah.
You know what? Like right now, if they manage to take like Bridge Burner with his T50, that would be enough.
Yeah, definitely.
That would actually be enough. So they're just trying to get like more of a peek as to allow Opelisk to get an extra kill here. Of course, definitely on the Two Girls One Krupp side, they're not taking any chances whatsoever. They much rather take this to a draw and replay it than risk it at this point.
Yeah, definitely. So still not much movement coming out from either team. The silly
except for the T50s, pretty much. Those are the only tanks that you can afford to lose and who have enough mobility. Of course, they're not even committing their T1s because the T1's way too slow.
Yeah.
It'd just be a sitting duck out there for both 155s, so you can't commit them to the field. Right now it's only like Bridge Burner, who's the lone remaining T50, like on the Two Girls One Krupp side, is just roaming around the field.
Yeah, I mean they keep spotting each other in this middle area, but it really doesn't matter unless the artillery can get a precision shot and kind of anticipate where that.
You know what? Like perhaps I would risk on the Silly Ducks Revolution side to actually take out Bridge Burner and look at that. Perhaps it's going to happen. Like he's been spotted.
But he actually grazes.
He has been spotted. He has been spotted by the artillery. He's dodging shells left and right here. If they can take him out, that would be enough.
Yeah,
now,
definitely.
okay, he's definitely just
he's
scrambling away for dear life here.
Yeah, Bridge Runner realizes
and look at that, the T50 is actually going for that piece of artillery as we speak right now.
Yeah,
it's daring. It's very daring.
But they if they risk this and if they do pull this off, they actually
look at that, he's right next to it. He's right next to it. As a matter of fact, like maybe he's gonna pull this off if those MX-50s cannot come in time to support this. This is gonna be it.
Yep. But actually, the artillery is kind of
but you got that second T50 as well coming in like in support. So the artillery cannot provide cover fire. As of the second is brilliantly done from the City Dutch Revolution. They're gonna pull this off. They're gonna pull this off here.
Yeah,
and like right now, you know what? Two Girls One Krupp actually forced to make the push right now. So they're walking into a trap. And look at that, they're losing tanks left and right. Brilliantly done here by the Silly Ducks Revolution. Sort of crippling, completely immobilizing like the enemy artillery, taking him down. Brilliantly done. Good job.
Great play coming out from the Silly Ducks Revolution. Optimizing their timing. They really
force their opponents to go for the push. Okay, you don't want to move, you want to sit there. You know what? We've got an extra T50, and as soon as Bridge Burner was just sort of like distracted from artillery fire, they actually commit their two T50s to take out the 155 enemy piece of SPG. They did it brilliantly. And that actually forced Two Girls One Krupp to go for that push, although they did not want to, and they definitely walked into a trap. So once again, tactically speaking, it's all about waiting for the right opportunity. You know, Silly Ducks